1 2 1 2. Check it out. Let's run away for a while, baby. Don't make me wait. Ain't gotta be nothing crazy. Let's hit the interstate. Stay up late, vibing and riding down memory lane. Just take a day with me and you for escaping the pain. Embracing the wind, let it take us away. Our friends say we caking, that's cool. We baking today. Or stay on the lake, coolin'. I promise to keep you safe and cook you a fire meal before we close in the drapes. I mean, let's get away from the crowd. Turn off your phone. That social media is too loud. They ain't gotta know what we do. Only you and I are allowed. A table for two with selfies for me and you to compile. All about me and you. Seeing you smiling is the goal. Get out on this road and let your head down as we go and look. As long as we together, we good. Let's start embracing the moment just like we probably should. You know?
Man, I should have been on that song.
We back, man, huh?
I should have been on that song. I got mad.
Well, you know. Man, we got a lot of songs together.
That means nothing.
I had to bring somebody else.
I mean, he could have been on it too. I'm not saying replace him because his verse was hard. I'm not saying replace Rece. I'm just saying, you know, I had a couple things to say.
That is hilarious.
You know, remixes is in order. You know, you can't do remixes.
Man, I ain't doing no remix. I'm leaving that mug right where it is.
Just send me the song. I'm gonna put it on my album.
Bet. Shoot, I'll send you. You want both our verses?
No, without you niggas. Do it myself.
Hey, I can send it over to you, like real talk.
Put it on my mix. I'm gonna do a mixtape.
That is hilarious, dude. We back at it, man. I feel good, man. I feel good. It feels good to be back. How long has it been? Like
it's that
3 weeks?
Yeah,
no,
3 weeks.
3 weeks to a month.
It's been about a month, bro.
3 weeks to a month, man.
It ain't been longer than a month.
It definitely has not been longer than a month.
Yeah, but
not at all.
I think 3 weeks, but you know.
Yeah,
I can hear an argument for a month.
It feels good to be back, though.
It does.
Yeah, it feels real good to be back.
It feels like home.
It does feel like a little bit.
It
feels like home because we're in my home.
Yeah. But I feel at home. You know what I mean? I feel at home. It's my second home. What's my third home? Well, that's near here to that.
Yikes. Jeez. Okay.
That's neither.
Wow. All right.
Here nor there.
Third home, huh? Where's number 2?
Okay, if I say like you don't supposed to bring it back up.
We have a podcast,
I'm
man.
saying, like, if I
we have a podcast. We have to discuss these things.
We do.
So I'm saying, where's home number 2?
Man, St. Louis is my second home.
Hey,
St. Louis
okay, St. Louis,
home,
the Lou. Second home. It's close.
314.
It is.
Yeah, it's close.
St. Louis is really close, but yes, so far. It's close but far at the same time.
Oh, man, dude. That is hilarious.
Especially on lone nights. No, I'm saying, let's go.
You said on alone nights? No, let's keep it going.
No,
on
man.
alone nights or
Listen, bro,
long nights?
We about to start
okay,
this
gotcha.
podcast.
We've already started. What do you mean? There's no about to.
Welcome to the 3rd edition of the...
Man, we're not...
Hey,
it's season 3. We're not going to be
Hey, bro,
all weird.
I thought we was
like,
gonna...
kick the podcast off.
I
bring
want to
some
do it
energy.
like that.
Man, where's the... You know what? I got the soundboard.
Hey,
we going to do some air horns.
Finally,
some
bro.
applause or something.
Finally, bro. We've been waiting for it, man.
I mean, let's do something, because...
All right, man.
Test it out, man.
It ain't test
it out.
It
ain't working.
It ain't working.
Oh, hell.
Oh, my God.
We took all this time. We took a whole month off.
To get a soundboard.
And you know...
And you're ragging
You know it is working. Hey, listen, I didn't have the volume turned up.
Bro, man. Do
Hey,
something.
man.
All right,
There we go. Good night.
Horn, man. Bring some energy to the show,
I'm
man.
trying to wait
Bring
on
some
the
applause,
air
man.
horn.
Bring some applause.
Yo, man,
Do
it's
something.
the
We
Talk
back.
That Is podcast.
Your boys.
We back at it, man.
Man, we in the
back
building,
at it,
man.
We
Trey
back.
side.
Air horn after that, bro.
Yeah, you bet.
I got you.
Hey, we gotta get this timing down, man. We gotta get this timing down, bro. He about to be fired.
Oh, my
We gotta bring a 4th person just for the soundboard.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at that. I ain't gonna front you.
What Ricky doing?
No, we don't want Ricky.
You're going to be paying
Yeah, we don't
attention,
want
man.
Ricky. Yeah, no, we don't want Ricky.
Hey, listen, man. Interns, if you're out there, we need y'all to run this soundboard.
Hey, we asked, like, what was that, like, on the last episode
we had like
of the
2
season?
volunteers. Ricky was one of them.
Well, he's not. Who was the other one?
Oh, somebody. I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well,
But
somebody, I don't know.
it was like 3 people.
Word? Be interns? Unpaid interns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, it's so unpaid that we would like for y'all to pay us. Like it's
well, I'll give
it's
them
like the opposite of unpaid.
I'll give them room and board.
Give them a
I
shot.
got an extra room.
Nah, you can't.
Room and board.
And then they can pay me rent. You know what I'm saying?
So you want a roommate?
Pretty much. And then they'll be our sale guy.
Joe told me himself you gonna have everybody trying to sign
For
up.
real.
Hey, I'm saying they listen. They
got
go
some
half on the
weirdos.
mortgage. You know what I mean? They'll be our sound guy
Should I move in for a couple months?
or gal.
I move in for a couple months if the money right. You know what I'm saying? If the money right.
No. The money would have to be right for me. What do you? You're paying.
No,
You're
the
paying
money
me.
not gonna be right for me though.
No, you're paying me.
I know, but it gotta be the right amount.
I said half of the mortgage.
Oh, I ain't doing half. I ain't doing
It'll be
half.
less than what you're paying now.
I know, but I'm not doing half. I'm not doing
Like all I got
half.
is a room.
Give me. I know. All I got is the room.
Hey, that's how it works.
You know
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
that's how it works. That's
Like,
how
nah,
it works.
bro.
Go half.
I need
Halvesies.
I need
50-50.
I need $100 off a half.
Halves. Final answer.
Bruh, see, that's what I'm talking about, bruh.
Half.
I'm good with it.
All right. Well, you
Hey,
know,
man, we
the offer's
back
out
in
there.
this mug,
The offer's
though.
out there.
We back in here like we never left, bruh.
Back in there. We back in there.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah, man. Applause. One more time.
Hey, man, can I make an observation?
Go for it. Go for it.
Man, I don't usually blast people out, bro.
Uh-huh.
This is not even my thing. Bro.
Uh-huh.
But my dude Rece has on
What's up, man?
the socks that match his whole outfit, bro.
Good salmon.
He got the salmon socks
I ain't mad at
in the
it.
colors that go with
I
the
ain't
shirt.
mad at
I'm not mad at it either.
Coordinate.
I'm just saying, bro, it's coordinated.
Gotta coordinate.
I love soccer.
Yeah,
Bro, like
I
he
ain't mad at it.
just touched down for Miami or something.
That's
Man, listen,
hilarious.
that's kind of
Look
vibe
at-
That is the Miami fit right there.
with
bro.
all
Beach
the cup.
fresh, you know what I'm
That
saying?
is the Miami
Smell like
fit,
ocean
bro.
water, you know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Smell like
Ocean
water.
breeze. He got an ocean breeze.
More like Burberry. You know, I got a little Burberry.
Burberry breeze.
That is hilarious, dude.
Burberry touch.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. Hey, I'm about to set my cologne game up, bro.
All right, man.
It's
Okay.
time. Y'all say I can't wear cool water, man. Y'all hate on me. I'm gonna find me something, man.
It's not hate. It's just
told
like
you
you
what to
telling
do,
us
man.
like you want to get an anchor tattoo,
I do want to get an anchor tattoo.
and that'll be just as bad as wearing cool water cologne.
anchor tattoos
They
are
both-
nice,
They
bro.
both went out of style in the same year.
It's funny
an
as a
anchor
fact.
tattoo.
They go together.
Like two anchor
man.
tattoos. Like what if I had two of them others? Boom, boom.
Actually, that's even worse.
Popeye.
Now you're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Popeye.
Now
Sailor
you're
Man.
really joking.
That would be
Like it was like obvious that was a joke. Like when you say you wanted a anchor tattoo, it was like, okay, I get it. Like you might really want that, but you shouldn't. But now you're saying you want one on each forearm, and now I'm like, no, now you're just not serious at all.
I am serious.
I'm not even gonna entertain that.
I'm
Like
just
seriously,
saying.
I'm not even gonna
That would
entertain
be
it.
nice, bro. Like I've seen some good ones.
All right, man.
Bam, bam.
You were seriously
Yeah, you
not
seen some
serious.
good ones on people that
Bam,
got them
bam.
15 years ago.
Yeah,
These are new pictures though.
What type of people had them?
bikers.
It don't matter what type of people
Yeah,
have
it
it
really
It
does.
doesn't matter,
It
bro.
really does, bro.
Oh my!
It doesn't
gosh,
matter.
man.
All I'm saying is,
You get an anchor tattoo, this podcast is over.
bro.
You gonna fire him or the whole podcast is just
It's gonna-
done?
Me and you quitting. Nigga. You
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
We
Listen,
can't allow him
bro.
to do this and support this.
Listen,
Well,
bro.
there is no support for it. That's automatic.
Y'all better ride with me thick and thin, bro. Y'all supposed to be like my homies, man. Y'all supposed
We're
to
your
like,
friends enough to tell you not to do
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
And you should listen.
You should listen.
Man,
There's so many other things you can get, bro.
I want an anchor, bro.
Why?
It symbolizes stuff, and it's like
Have you
it
ever been
look
on a
nice. I have been on a boat. I've been on the ship.
That needed an anchor? You on a cruise?
Yeah, the ship. Yeah, I've been on a cruise.
And did you see an anchor?
Yes, I did. I feel like that's my life.
you
like,
seen
I'm, like I'm a sea life.
They're
You know what I'm
disgusting.
saying?
They're disgusting.
What?
Anchors.
Anchors not disgusting.
And those ones that them dudes be having, they don't look like that.
I know they don't.
They don't look anything
Like, what made
that.
you look at an anchor tattoo and say, that's me?
They look nice, bro.
Where you going to get it at?
I'm gonna get them on. What you talking about? Like right here.
You gonna start eating spinach too?
I like greens over spinach.
I mean, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that at all.
I like greens over spinach. But
I won't argue with that.
yeah, spinach has like a.
I like.
I mean, I love spinach, like sauteed.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Put a
some
little garlic,
some sauteed spinach.
onions.
It gotta be.
The funny
cooked
thing is,
right.
like, you can put a
Sauteed, it gotta be
whole
cooked
freaking
right.
pile of it in a freaking
Bro,
pan,
a whole
and
bag.
you be like, I'm about to kill this.
You get 2 forkfuls, nigga.
Yeah.
I bought 3 bags when I went to the store
bag
because
is
I
one
knew.
helping.
Yeah, like seriously, that's all it is. Like there's no leftovers with
None,
one bag.
bro.
None.
I kind of like
First
it.
time I did that, I was so mad.
Yeah, it's trash.
I like
call my mama
spinach
like,
and
"Hey."
greens.
It's trash, bro.
Spinach and greens is kind of like Miracle Whip and mayo. I kind of like that too.
Together?
No, not together. I'm saying like there's like people like mayo. Some people.
Oh, I
like
see what you're saying.
I don't know.
Man.
Spinach and greens don't taste anything alike to me.
mayo and Miracle Whip don't taste anything like to me.
I can see that.
I can see that.
I can definitely see that. Yeah. I can definitely see that. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Let's get right into it, man. let's. I want to hear. Man, see what the streets is talking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Streets is talking about some stuff, man. And
Word on
I-
the street, man.
word on the street is this stock market is booming today. You
Is
know
it?
what I mean?
It was booming today.
I heard the stock market was booming.
I haven't looked today.
Listen,
today.
man, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Okay.
Money was made.
Yeah, I'm making money on AMC.
Money was
check me
made.
out.
Hey, my Neo stock made a little bit.
Listen, man.
My AOC went up. My fuel cell energy is up.
Yeah. Yep. I got that.
The
fuel.
fuel cell,
Yeah, I got that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's been
Hey.
kind of hovering.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga, AMC up.
yeah, that's what I said. AOC
AOC
working
up.
today.
All the way up.
I need some more shares.
Hey, listen.
I'm too broke right now to buy any though.
I know. I feel that.
Yeah,
Man,
like,
I'm gonna tell you.
that
Hey, listen, man.
That freaking boy, I got hit hard at the dentist this week.
I'm about to tell y'all this. I'm about to tell y'all this. Listen. Get you $20.
Mm-hmm.
Get you $20, man. You probably gonna blow that. You can blow that at freaking the fast food spot.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get you $20 and just go to one of these apps, download you a stock app. Let's throw $20 on something.
Yeah.
And-
If you want to get AMC, you better do it quickly. It's at $19.56 a share right now.
Yeah,
That 20 will get you 1 share.
And listen, this is not a get rich quick
13.
scheme.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's
not
not
at
a
all.
quick, not get rich quick scheme or nothing. But what I'm trying to tell you is there is a chance that you can learn something. You learn something, you can make
100%.
money. You might lose some money, but you might make some money.
I've lost a lot of money.
I'm actually on the plus side.
Yeah, I'm not on the plus yet.
I'm
I'm on
really,
a plus just because the only thing I do is take 100. When I just started literally a couple weeks ago, I just put 100 in. Like, you know what, I not want to say play with this 100, but I can learn with this 100.
There you go.
And if I lose it, no biggie for real, because I'm learning something with it.
Yeah,
like how much
100%.
can I afford to lose while I'm learning?
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you
that's
this.
real.
I got what made me first get into stocks by sitting on TikTok. I kept seeing TikToks about people talking about stocks, what to buy, different things. So I got into it. I bought me a couple of things, and I'm like, I've hit my milestone already, and I'm just making more goals. So
Yeah.
I would advise people, like, try something new, get into it, learn about it, you know, and if you work for like a big company, see what your company got going.
Facts.
That's all that 401k is.
Yeah, so like listen, don't think your 401k is just sitting in a room or something. Your 401k is in the stock market.
Right.
I just learned that.
You know,
And it made me scared.
Yeah, listen, your 401k is being played with. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, but banks play with your money too, though.
Yeah.
They loan your money out. You
That's-
make a deposit of $100, they are loaning out $1,000
That's
against your $100.
That's why you can't
deposit.
go there and be
And
like,
just get all
let me-
your money
all
like
your
that.
money. Because they're gonna be like, yeah, we need a 48 hour.
It's not
warning,
there.
'cause
Yeah.
it's not here.
It's your money isn't there. Sorry, folks.
They pat their pockets like, oh, you want all your stuff back? You want all your stuff? Like, yeah. They pat their pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking crypto
man.
though, man.
Oh yeah, I got that doggy coin. Ooh boy.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. Some people
it's
say
Doge.
Doge.
Is it Doge?
Some people
No,
I thought it
say
was
Dodge. I say doggy sometimes. I say Doge, whatever. Either way, it's down, 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 down.
Yeah, I've lost money on that, but in the long scheme of things, I'm still up.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I look like, cause I'm in 3 apps where I'm investing in, and if I total all those together, I'm still.
I downloaded that Yahoo Finance app. So I pay attention to like every morning. I look at that to kind of
see where it's at
and research, man. Like I get on stuff and I look at different companies, research it,
right,
and I see if it's something that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Then I go for it. So,
yeah, and that's the thing. I think like you said earlier, it's with a lot of these stocks, you got to be willing to play the long game, unless you're into just like day trading.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Day trading is a whole different thing.
100%.
It's a whole different thing. You need the right type of account to even day trade.
Yeah.
You have to know what type of account to have to day trade. And it's all about looking at stuff. Like it's more than just looking at the stock market. Mm-hmm. It's like you have to look at X. Like it
gotta know how to read charts.
Yeah, you have to do
trends,
all that stuff. So
all that junk.
Don't confuse day trading with regular trading.
it's not the same.
Day trading, you need a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah, because you got to pay attention
and watch what it's doing.
Like for real.
Because you're putting a lot amount of money in and you're taking it out. Because that's how you make the money.
You make the money quick.
Yeah. See, like
I'm not trying to make money quick right now.
When I was like trying to learning that, so I did like a little simulation thing of it. And I was bad at knowing when something was going to rise. I was good at shorting. So knowing when it was about to fall, so catching it, on that end of it.
Yeah.
I was great at that.
Day trading a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, so but like I said, man, just learn something new. Learn something new, man. Get into it. Don't put money that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, only spend what you are willing to lose.
Yeah, and then and make sure you know about the process of getting your money back and how much time it takes and all this stuff. So just make sure you are prepared for it.
All that.
So I like it, man.
Yeah. Hopefully, some of that crypto will start coming back up because I'm losing. I am losing.
You holding?
Yeah, at least for now.
I'm like I said, man.
At least for now.
I ain't down too much on it. I didn't start out with that much
of
down.
it. I'm down.
I just did 50.
Yeah, I'm way down.
Yeah, it's like I said. Hey, it happens. But what else, man? What else word on the street, man?
Man, that COVID vaccine, man. Like, they've been lifting a lot of mask mandates around us. I don't know about y'all out there, but around us,
whatever state y'all in,
a lot of mask mandates been lifted, and it is technically by the CDC standards supposed to be lifted for those who are vaccinated.
But
of course, everybody's like, cool,
right?
Yeah.
Like we taking masks off, cool. That's what
Ain't nobody got masks on.
Nobody.
When we was in Dallas at that mall,
man.
I said, hey, when in Rome,
right?
Mask off.
You took your mask off?
Yeah, bro. It was hot. Yeah. Took that much. It was hot, boy. I said
it's supposed to be for fully vaccinated people, so I felt safe.
Yeah,
I was just, hey, Lord, we here.
Sometimes you got to just trust God.
Hey,
don't do that, people.
Yeah,
don't be like me.
Yeah,
do not be like me.
And I was saying, like, I think one thing about the vaccine is like, I hate that it's becoming such a thing to where people are like, people talk down about people getting a vaccine,
which is dumb.
And I'm just like, bro, that's their life, bro. Like you don't know what they encounter.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? People talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the side that I don't like about it.
I think it's just a personal choice, man. Like,
it's like anything else. It's like, this is my life.
Exactly.
Because it took me a long time to get it. Like my mom's, pops, brother, sister-in-law, all them. Even my daughter's mom. Like they went out and got it. It was like, cool. Like, we're gonna go get this. And my mom, the pops, like, you need to go get vaccinated. And I was telling straight out, like, at that point, I was like, I ain't comfortable with it yet. And I'm like, I'll decide for myself, when that time comes, if I'm going to do it or not. Like, I'm like, I understand y'all got it. good thing is, if something happened to me, y'all straight. Like, you know, like, but I wanted a comfortable. It took me a moment, you know, really to get to that point. And you know, I'm stubborn, so I'm like, ain't nobody telling me
for real.
Ain't nobody making me do anything. I'll do this when I'm good and ready to do it. So, you know, I mean, hey,
he's stubborn. I know he knows it. He knows he's
I
stubborn.
just admitted it.
I know he's saying.
That's the way he said it. We know.
We do know he's stubborn. Like everybody knows he's stubborn.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It didn't like the first. Which one did you get?
I got the Moderna.
Okay,
the good Moderna.
I got the Pfizer.
Yeah.
The first shot, I was like my arm was like just out the blue. The next day it was just on fire, like just sore.
Yeah, man, my arm was sore.
Like that was crazy sore.
It was like real. I was like, 'cause I didn't see it come. Like, it didn't get a little sore. It was just sore.
It was just like I was good one moment. The next, I lift my arm. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Like if somebody trying to fight me right now, it's a wrap.
Hey, left hand on him. You know what I'm saying? So I think I got it. I got my left.
I got
arm.
mine on my left. They told me it's gonna be sore. I was like, hey, I need my dominant hand free. You know, like.
But it was cool. But now I'm gonna tell you
that second one.
After I got that second shot. The next day, I was done.
Yeah, that second one put me down for 2 days.
I was done. It put, like, I was down for 24 hours. I was down for 24 hours. I was done.
Because y'all know I'm always hot. Like, so I'm always burning up. So I'm sitting on the couch. And all of a sudden, like, I'm freezing. Like, I'm cold. I'm like, the hell going on with me? So I'm thinking there's nothing in like
that's scary, boy.
Like it got worse. Like I am cold.
That is scary.
And then like the next day I tried to go to work. I'm like, all right, I'm cool. I took some medicine that night and all that, and I was cool. Next day at work, it was just I was just like fatigued.
Yeah, it's just like it's just a complete fatigue that happens, and it's worse than tired. It's fatigue.
Yeah,
like it's fatigue and. I think I was supposed to do something that day, or I was supposed to go somewhere. I said, "Man, I can't do it." Like,
yeah.
I'm depleted.
Yeah, everybody I know that has gotten it, they've said the same thing. Like that next day, they was done.
Yeah,
tired.
Yeah,
that's how it was. It just made me fatigued. So I left work, text my supervisor like, "Hey man, I'm done for the day, boy. This thing put me down." And I went home and got in bed, and then I took the next day. I woke up, I was feeling okay. But not 100%. I'm like, I'm just taking this day off. Let me get myself together.
Yeah. Like I said, man. But I'm not all the way. Like I'm not okay with just being in places without my mask off. Me
neither though.
You know, like if I'm at my table, I'm with my people. Okay, but just walking around, I need my mask.
Especially in bathrooms now. Like. I mean, I was already finicky in public bathrooms anyway.
People are already disgusting.
Yeah, it's like now I'm even more so. Like I'm straight.
People are so disgusting, bro.
Yeah, I'll probably get the vaccine when like I'm have to, like in order to travel.
Yeah,
I'll get it then. Yeah. I figure I've been good up till now, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
and I live alone.
You do.
Don't have kids. Don't have a girl. It's just me.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm just chilling. I'll wait it out.
So I think right now you just need the vaccine if you're overseas traveling.
Or
are they even letting people fly overseas for real?
I think they are. Yeah, some places are. Okay. Yep.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, man, I just think it's. I don't know. It's just. I just don't feel always comfortable with it, and it's some places that look a little sketchy. Like I've been to like a place. I think we was driving or something. We was coming back, and I was. It was like at a McDonald's or something. I just didn't see I see people with masks on. Sometimes I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm good. I just, you know what I'm saying? But like that's just me though.
But even in restaurants, like the people who work there, like they still wearing their masks.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I ain't mad at it.
I ain't
mad at it. You don't know who got the vaccine and who don't.
For real.
So
but like I said, man, if you get the vaccine. I don't know, man. Just keep yourself safe, man. And
yeah, it's up to you. It's your choice.
It don't make you Superman.
It does not make you Superman.
I kind of feel like it do, but probably shouldn't feel that way. But,
you should definitely.
You definitely shouldn't.
I don't make it feel like it's Superman. It's just like honestly, the main reason I got it was because I knew I was going back to Arrowhead this season.
That's understandable.
Like I knew they was gonna probably have all the fans in the stadium, and I'm like, I'm gonna be around thousands, and even though outside is still like thousands of people, like when you walking through there trying to get in and all that, you in this line. I'm just like, you know what?
Breathing on your neck.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this.
Yelling, screaming.
I know I'm going to the game.
High-fiving people and all that.
Yeah, that's real.
Hey man, no, white people love to high five.
They can't wait.
It's their favorite thing. It's their favorite pastime.
They love it. Can't wait to high five.
It's the
And they high fives be kind of weird sometimes, where they kind of like grab your hand a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
you try to do
like
that,
handshake
like,
too. They like
and they shake a little bit. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Chill out, buddy.
Or like try to like lock fingers. It's like, all right, now I'm gonna have to punch you in the
Don't
neck.
lock my
fingers in with you, or you're a weirdo.
You are
Don't ever do
definitely
that.
a weirdo. I'm like, bro, if you lock fingers with me, I'm gonna mush you. I'm gonna mush you. That's what that equates to.
That is
Right. Locking fingers equates to you being mushed.
That is hilarious,
Like
man.
don't do that, bro. And they were
That's
like waving
gross.
us up like that.
Yeah. Do one of these with
Oh
it.
god! Oh god! Oh god!
That's hilarious.
Oh man!
Oh man, dude, that's so funny, man. All right, shall we move on?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got
Go
this
for
clip
All right.
that I seen on Twitter, and it's gonna be a dude and his girl talking. What the caption says is, "Ladies, can you be with a man who doesn't want to have sex all the time?"
Okay.
Okay, and so this is their conversation.
All right. Let's hear it.
All right, I'm gonna start it from the beginning. Here we go.
I like it.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Careful.
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend
Oh my.
in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel loved?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood.
Okay, babe,
Okay, I'm a woman, and I find you
She's not
attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while, even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do. When last did you fuck?
All right, so that was it.
That was it.
That was the end of the clip. It was 57 seconds.
Okay. I have thoughts.
Uh-huh. Let's hear some of your thoughts.
My first thought is, it doesn't seem like she's being unreasonable. I mean, it doesn't seem like she's being unreasonable.
Right.
As far as the sex part goes.
Uh-huh.
Now, if that's the only way she's feeling like love from the guy, then I think that's a little different.
I don't think that's the only way she's feeling love from him.
I
I
know.
don't like
so
his
I'm saying-
scapegoat on it.
100%.
And so my thing is, I mean, if she's asking for sex once a week, I mean, come on,
Bro.
I mean, come on. I mean, like she's saying, with I don't even know how many hours are in a week, but in those hours, bro, you can't give her like.
And once a week is not a lot at all.
Once a week is stale.
I mean, his words were, "When I come home, I'm happy to see you because I love you, and that's enough."
That is not enough.
This dude,
I think
he might got somebody else.
I'm about to say, either he having sex with somebody else or he's a homosexual.
Wait,
No,
we can't just jump to
No, we cannot. No.
It's one of the two. It's one of the two.
No.
Your girl gotta beg you for sex, bro.
Wow, you can't
She's
just go
asking
straight
for
to
There
that.
could be a lot of factors in place, bro.
Once a week.
That
Well,
could-
he
that could be a
could
lot
maybe
of
not
factors.
like have confidence.
Okay, one of
You
three
know what I'm
things. One of
saying?
three
Like-
things.
No, bro.
He got somebody else. He's a homosexual, or he has erectile dysfunction.
Lack of confidence doesn't necessarily mean that either, though.
Reece.
Why else would you have confidence?
Maybe he just don't feel like he measure up.
Premature ejaculation.
Maybe he feel like he don't measure up.
Same category.
As ED?
Basically, it feels like ED to her if he can't measure up. That's what it feel like to her.
What if he just not happy in a relationship? Maybe it's like some mental thing.
Maybe it's some emotional stuff.
Then why did he say that?
I don't know.
I'm going on what he said.
People don't say that.
My thing is, I come in the house. I'm happy to see you. That shows I love you. So that to me, you just said you're happy
without sex.
Without sex,
which again, no, I feel you. It's crazy.
So
it's crazy.
I'm not trying to advocate for the guy. Right. I'm not. Right. I'm not at all. But I'm just saying, there could be a list of
once
factors.
a week.
I'm for it. Like, I'm good with that. Like once a week.
Like your girl should not have to come and ask you for more sex. For once a week. I can understand if she was being irrational. Like, I need you inside of me every day that you walk into this house.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
I was about to say,
I'm like, cool.
Does it have to be right when I walk in?
Like, can I take a shower?
Like, can I have, shower, maybe chill out for an hour, and then.
Okay, but if you want it when I walk in, take it.
This what I'm saying. No, this
or
what
take
I'm saying.
it. I mean, take it.
I'm saying at some point that day. At some point that day, yes. Now, if it's just, hey, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? As soon as the keys drop, then whatever.
It's a quickie.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think that she was being unreasonable.
Not at all.
Because she's simply asking for that for once a freaking week. But I got a question. Do you think she would be truly satisfied with once a week?
No.
I don't think so either.
Nah, she wouldn't be.
I don't think so either.
I think she just asking that for a starters. Like, that's
like the minimum.
Can
at
I
the moment.
at least at the least have sex with my boyfriend, man, husband, whoever he is too, once a freaking week?
Yeah.
Of course she wants more. You can tell by her pleading that she wants more. But she's like, damn.
Pleading for sex, that's tough.
Yeah. You know, I wonder like what it was before. So like, was it more frequent before? And did this just start? Or has it always been that way? Like that's what I kind of wonder. You know what I mean?
Patterns say a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
When people break patterns, bro, that's.
Listen, especially for women.
Yeah.
When they see they do break a pattern. Oh, they be on it. They notice it immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Dudes, you got to be aware of your
But I don't
patterns,
even think it was necessarily a pattern break.
Uh-huh.
Because she didn't make it seem like that. She didn't insinuate that. The way she's talking, she would have said that. Like, we used to have sex all the time. She's like, man, like, this has been going on for a minute.
I kind of feel that. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just wonder what happened. Like, I wonder... Like what this like I really want to know how it started off.
Yeah.
Like how it started off.
Like what got it to this point. Yeah.
Because I feel like it's been happening right away. She's talking like she's like, God dang it.
Yeah, she's fed up.
Yeah.
She's had enough.
Yeah. And so I mean, is this deal breaker stuff?
I think if it continues that way, it might be.
In the way she's talking.
And I would say it's a good. Now, this like straight up, it's a good time for them to break it off because they're just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you see that your person is about something that you can't be okay with,
right? Yeah.
Okay, you can end if you don't want to step up and change and do that, and you say that's not for you, then cool.
I like how they discussed it though. It wasn't. She didn't come in sideways, and he didn't.
Yeah. It was no sidewaysness.
Right. I mean, at least in that little clip, it wasn't.
It sounded like it was about to go there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was just about to get heated. But in that clip, that was cool. Yeah.
I got a quick question.
Man.
Go for it.
How we doing? Cool on time?
We good.
We only at 34 minutes.
Okay,
right
because I got this question. I seen this on Facebook. It said women only, but I'm switching around to point it to men.
Go for it.
So. If your homeboy likes a woman, but she don't like him, she wants you.
No.
Is she off limits?
Okay, so, one more time. Go for it.
So let's say you like a girl.
I like her. She like me.
So if your
You
homeboy
like her.
if your homeboy likes a girl,
Okay.
So you let's say you like her,
Okay.
but she ain't feeling you. She wants B. Is it off limits for B to talk to her because you want her? Is basically what he's saying. You
Have
want
I
a girl?
ever had her?
No, you just want her. You desire. You want to talk to her. You want to get to know her. She ain't feeling you.
Yeah.
She makes it known. I'm really not interested in you. I'm interested in B. Is it off limits for B in this scenario to go get her, to talk to her, simply because you wanted her?
I would say no. I would say it might be a little iffy at first for me. I might be a little funny, like, dang, I really want a girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Depending on how bad she is.
Yeah, like she's bad. Like, dang, I missed out on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, she was bad.
That is hilarious.
But if he like, I couldn't hate on him though. I don't got no reason. I don't got no reason to hate on him. And it'll just be a little funny, but I get over it. But it wouldn't be nothing. Like it wouldn't be anything serious to get over.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have no ill for B at all.
Right.
I would be like, dang.
Yeah, I think it would be off limits if like my nigga was like really feeling her.
Yeah.
Like he really like this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I knew about it. It's like, yeah, nah, you're off limits.
When you talk to somebody and you kind of know another person like them, you know, it's not gonna go well.
Would say that one more time?
If you're with a young lady,
If
right?
I'm with a young lady,
if you're with a young lady,
right,
and let's just say that I used to kind of talk to her a little bit,
yeah,
but I act like I didn't like her and it was all, but you can kind of tell,
yeah,
it's gonna be something. And if I was you, I couldn't be fully in it.
Some of these scenarios sound kind of
like for me.
Home plates. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fully be in it because I know, and I'm just like, bruh, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
for
not,
me, it would
this
be.
not what's up.
I'm trying to think. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, if I try to holler at the girl and she's like, "Hey, you know what? Appreciate you trying to, pass, but I'm really interested in your homie." Mm-hmm. At that point, I'm probably gonna be like, "Cool,
yeah.
I'll let my homie know."
Yeah.
Now it's different if I come to my homie, like, man, I'm feeling her, man. I'm gonna try to get at her.
Yeah.
And then like he gonna try to talk to her.
Now that's whack sauce.
Yeah, no, that's whack.
That's
yeah,
whack
yeah.
sauce.
And then she start feeling him from his approach.
Yeah. That's whack sauce.
Then it's like, hold on, bro.
That's
Like,
whack sauce,
that's what we owe.
Yeah,
That's whack sauce.
But if I try to holler at her,
Real friends don't do that.
if I
that's
try to
whack.
holler at her, she just honest and was like, yeah, I'm flattered, but I'm kind of interested in your homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then cool. This happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like-
these
like
these
it
scenarios sound
Like
rather familiar.
Listen,
on a sad trip, I was all in trying to go after a sad person.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
sad person was feeling a sad person.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What happened?
You should know better than anybody.
Wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's different.
Yeah,
No,
it's not
no,
different.
it's
That's
not.
not different. That's not
not.
different.
Are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all why.
No.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
That's
y'all
the
why.
same thing.
It's the same thing because this is what happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all why it's different.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. But hey, I tried to pose Rece. I was like,
Hold on, but let me say that. Can I say why it's
trying
different
to
though?
put the button on
Can
Rece.
I say why it's
I was like,
different?
stop, bro, stop.
3.
Yeah, this is the trip last year. This is why I'm saying it was different. This is why I'm saying it was different. Because in that situation, I didn't know you was going after.
But that's what I'm saying. You didn't go.
He wasn't saying you was whack or anything.
No, I know he's not saying that.
Okay, yeah.
I know he's not saying that.
It was
I'm
told
just
to
saying
me
why it's different.
That sad person was feeling sad person.
That's what happened?
Yeah, I got told that.
Word?
Yeah.
And that's when I switched
I didn't
it.
know
How you
that.
not know that?
Because she just approached me.
But we talked about this before.
We
Yeah.
didn't talk about that part, bro.
Bro,
We've
yes.
talked about
We
this.
talked about that.
Yes.
And I
I
flipped
was
the whole
wondering
thing
why she approached me.
and went straight to hookup mode.
yeah.
Like, ooh.
That's why the
Bruh,
whole
I had
one
no
thing was, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Nothing, man. I can't talk about this.
We on a podcast.
You
We
know,
can talk
Blue
about
Dress,
everything. Yes.
The one that was basically running the whole show.
Yeah.
You know.
Was this why we was standing in front of the first place?
No, at the first place, you know.
That was like Chateau.
No, at the first place,
I mean, it's fine.
I'm just saying.
at the first place, I went up and I'm like, we ain't getting in.
Yeah.
And I started talking to them like, where y'all about to go?
Yeah.
And then when we was walking over there, I was talking to her this whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
How the hell did she end up over by me?
Because
she wants to go. How you gonna ask somebody how
I
they
was
ended
just
up me?
cooling.
Yeah.
I was cooling.
And so like
Oh my
I was talking to the girl in the blue dress, and that's when she was like, my girl feeling your boy. Immediately I was like, cool, let's make it happen.
Man, no idea.
Yeah, immediately. I was like,
What's my name I use?
I was trying to get him. I thought we was getting in the spot. You know what I mean? Till we left.
yeah. I was there. I flipped it over real quick like,
Shout out to my nigga, man.
yeah, you ain't no hater in me.
Kareem. No, it ain't Kareem. I use. What was the name I not use? Not Kareem.
Kareem. You talking about there?
Mike.
No, what's it?
Caesar.
Caesar. Caesar.
Caesar.
I said my name is Caesar.
That is the wackest.
I said my name is Caesar.
And the funny part is though, is that like you kept it the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. I don't
whole
break character.
I
don't break
Unless
character.
you around J Love.
Oh God.
This dude.
Oh God.
He be right next to you.
I'm like, what's up, Los? I'm like, bruh.
Whole name. Carlos.
I'm like, bruh.
Like, fam, relax.
Stop saying my name,
Relax.
bruh. You
Yo,
ain't never
Rece.
said my name that many times.
Brandon. Like, come on, bud.
I'm about to
Chill.
get my whole fellas trip canceled.
Chill.
I will.
Right?
You paid your money. Here we go. First round's on you. That buddy did like spades, bro.
That is hilarious.
What's up,
dude.
man? Let's move on. Before we get
Is you
Rece in
rolling,
trouble.
man?
Is you rolling, man?
That is funny, dude. Ain't that the motto? That's the motto, man. Ain't that the motto, man? Having a good time, man. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Dude, that was mine.
Remember them days and them under buckets.
All right, man. Everyone's on me hot.
Hey,
I got y'all. I got y'all.
I like that.
let's
Who
go,
going
man.
first?
We out here, man. That was a good time.
Who going first?
I'll let B go.
Oh, I ain't got mine pulled up.
All right,
Well,
go,
let's
man.
go.
All right, man.
I guess you do have to go from music.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
B's
right.
never first on Is You Rolling.
Usually, yeah.
You I'm about to set the scene. You know what I'm saying? Set the scene. You are at I don't like this place, but this is where my mind went.
Okay.
You're at Cinzetti's.
Ugh.
I don't like it.
Terrible.
And you know they close early. They close like 9:00. So you you at Cinzetti's with your girl.
Mm-hmm.
And you be like, you know what I'm saying, you on the way out, you know, by the door, and then you say, hey, I'm about to go use the restroom real quick. And your girl said, okay, I'll wait, you know what I'm saying. You use the restroom for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, you do your thing. You come back, and your girl is like arguing with like another girl, like another chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they argue, they like face to face arguing. And I was like, you see it from afar. And you kind of walk, you know, you walking up. Next thing you know, they just start fighting. Your girl and old girl just start fighting, like hands. They just throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? And so you rush over to, and it's just them two. Ain't nobody else jumping in or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just them two fighting. Do you? Okay, like if the dude sees that, right? So dude sees them two fighting. He goes up to them, run up, like it's 1-on-1. He goes up to the girl, and instead of breaking it up, he steals on the other girl. Like, it kind of gets her off of her. Like his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, is you rolling? Like, if your girl is fighting another girl, do you jump in or do you just break it up?
Jump in and like hit the girl my girl is fighting?
Yeah, like do you like fight the girll?
I ain't rolling with that.
No. I mean, if anything, yeah, I'll try to break it up. I'm not going to punch another chick.
What does asking?
I'm not going to punch her.
Yeah.
Like, just flatten her out. Like, no.
Flatten her out.
Yeah, that's like if she like one of those, you know.
What?
That's
wild, bro.
And she like run away.
She one of those cocky studs. Try to turn around and still on me,
Bro.
She's still a girl, Rece.
She might get this 2-piece.
Rece, she's still a girl.
Bro, she's still a girl.
She's still a girl, bro.
Like,
Rece, she's still a girl, bro.
man,
Listen. I'm gonna try to break it up. That's gonna be my first. That's my first reaction. I'm gonna try to break it up, bro.
Oh my gosh, man.
But if she's strong, if she turn around and try to turn on me, I gotta do what I gotta do, bro.
I mean, I guess to a certain extent, it's like, all right, I'm gonna defend myself.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna just walk up by it.
I gotta do is joke her up, though. You just joke her up. You probably don't even gotta hit her.
I don't know, but
you just joke like hold her.
It'll be tough to do that if somebody's swinging at you.
You didn't see some of these studs?
I don't see. I see some powerful stuff.
They'll square up, bro.
Hey, man. My thing is, don't square up with me. You're still a woman.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you're still a woman. Don't square up with me.
Hey,
Don't
what
do
if she
that.
2-piece?
I'm defending myself. You ain't gonna bow.
What if you pull off like you good? You good?
Nah, listen.
And she like, yo, I'm good, all right.
Bro.
You let her go. Pack.
She hit me with a 2-piece, nigga. I'm about to pack her lunch, nigga. I'm about to pack her lunch,
Hey,
bro.
what's he kind of like? What's he kind of like stomach? What's he stomach you a little bit like? Oh, he kind of do whatever. You kind of like, oh,
You're gonna catch me off guard. Like, hey, hold on. But then, after that, nigga, I'm packing her lunch. It's over. Like, I'm sorry. You ain't about to just 2-piece
man.
me.
I
You know what I mean?
asked that man because I ran up on a situation like that where these two girls was fighting, and two dudes was watching that girls fight. And one of them was just kind of like, hey, like chill.
Yeah.
And the girl was telling the other girl after she already done beat her up, like, hey, like I'm about to let you up, like chill.
Yeah.
But the dude in this scenario, the dude kind of reached for old boy's girl and got stolen
By dude.
Yeah, by
I remember that
dude.
one.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is just like my thing. First of all, my thing is I don't want my girl fighting in the
Facts.
first place.
Yeah. Let's just avoid that.
Like if I come out and it's me and another dude, I'm like, hey man, grab your girl. I'm gonna grab mine.
Yeah.
Let's break this up.
Right.
Like, come on,
Like
bro.
cooler heads have to prevail.
This ain't what we on, bro. I don't know what transpired while I was in the restaurant.
I know,
but
yeah.
But let's not get involved in this.
Yeah,
right.
Because I don't want to bust your head over.
I don't want to flatten you out either. So
For real.
let's just
Both of y'all be on that great.
facts.
But but yeah, that was just what I was like. Come on, man.
No, I'm not punching.
You can't. You can't just steal on the girl.
Yeah. Did he like sneaker?
He was getting close to her, and the dude, like, I mean, you don't know what he about to do.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to get his girl from off of the ground.
Yeah.
And she was gonna let the other girl up, but she kept moving, and like she was like still trying to fight. And so dude, I kind of reached over. He was all aggressive. Dude got stole once, and he got real polite. Like, man, I'm just saying. I mean, you just let her up. He said, "Could you just let her up?" And then he was like, "Well, now I can." And so they run about their way.
That's
you know
wild,
what I'm saying?
boy.
Oh, that's messed up if both of y'all get beat up, bro.
Hey man, you go home,
Get
you
beat
get in
up
the
as a
tub
couple.
together, and you just kind of rub your wounds together.
You know how
You win
exciting-
some, you lose
You know,
some.
you know about the couple that won though. I mean, they kicked it out.
I 2-pieced the dude for trying to get. I didn't know he was trying to get his girl out of something before.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to jump in. Like his girl was all in my homie face, You know, like it was a big fight broke out. He all about homie face. So he started walking up there, kind of jogging up there. And I didn't know that he's trying to grab his girl. I thought he was just trying to, go to my homie.
State your business.
State your business.
I don't know what to tell you. State your business.
Hey, so I just realized, like,
That's
pat,
hilarious, man.
He was like, man, I'm just trying to get my girl, man. I was like, my bad, bro.
Hey, stealing a nigga and then my bad him.
Oh, God.
Like, fam, no, we fight. You ain't about to my bad me,
Hey,
nigga.
bro,
no.
you ain't about
we
to
fighting.
my bad.
Like, skip that. My bad. F that.
Oh,
That's all I have for him.
That's crazy.
all right, man. All right. Next one.
All right, let me see. I got it. That's hilarious. And she days you, bro.
My girl should not be fighting.
At all. Like, what are we on? We're grown.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad at you if I come out the restroom and you're fighting.
I'm going to be upset.
I'm
gonna
like,
be
I want
upset.
to know exactly what happened.
Like, I'm gonna handle the stuff to get stuff to these things, but we gonna talk about this.
like,
Yeah,
why are
like-
you
like-
fighting?
like,
We're
what you fighting?
grown
Like,
out
what are
here.
we doing?
What is happening? Too old for this.
Right.
13.
You represent me.
Right. Chill. I'm dressed all nice. Relax.
For real. Well, you don't got to
Nah,
stop
I
to go
had
to
to-
Cincinnati's.
Now I done had the 2 pieces.
You can go to Cincinnati's just some flip flops.
I don't want blood on my shoes or feet.
Now I gotta be the nigga to know that 2 pieces stud. Because you want to act crazy.
You're going to jail.
Oh, we out. Hey, well,
She
I'm
probably
out
be
here.
crying and everything. She gonna sell it too.
All right.
Oh, man.
A man will know if he wants to marry you in six months in. He doesn't need 4 years plus.
I'm partly rolling. A man may or not know in 6 months. But 4 years?
He know.
He know.
You rolling, Los?
I mean, let's think.
Let's think.
Bruh. Okay, so you saying that he gonna know in 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm rolling.
I would say a man could know
I'm gonna
in
say
6
man
months
knows.
or
I'm
less.
I'm
gonna say, I ain't gonna say he just 100% knows, but I will say he will know if the potential is there.
I would say that's within the first month.
The
He'll see-
potential?
Yeah, like that potential.
I say first couple months.
Yeah,
you know.
first couple few months.
Yeah, like the first couple months.
Because if not, what's making you continue?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Unless the sex is just fire if y'all went there. Yeah.
Like what? Like I would say, what's your motivation for continuing?
Yeah.
So if is it to get sex?
Definitely at our age.
If it's to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you really own somebody, if you with her, you saying, yeah, she'll make a terrible mother. Right. She'll, like, I would never want to live with this girl. But you still
funny.
kicking with like this. Like, come on,
Yeah.
it's wasting my time.
I think in 6 months, you definitely know, like, this woman could be it. Or this woman. And it may be some other things, but like, okay, I think this woman can be it, but this is something I got to watch for. These are some flags. Let me check on this.
See, I wouldn't put that on every man, though. Because I think for some men, it maybe could take 6 months. Some men, maybe a year, maybe 7, maybe 8. I think everybody's
Hell
different.
No.
Everybody's different.
Ain't nobody take no damn
man.
8 years. About 8
No, months.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Months.
I thought you said years.
Yeah, I thought
No.
years
Once
came out your
once
mouth, bro.
Yeah, you
listen.
said years.
Oh, well, I meant months. My
Oh,
fault.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
My
I'm gonna
fault.
say, bro.
Like 8 years, you just like,
I
we
feel
might
like
as
once you
well.
hit the year mark,
years-
you should know.
Yeah.
Once you hit the year mark, that is a significant amount of time. You should know after a year.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And then it's like, let's say you do know you want to marry this woman, and maybe you still, just ain't pulled the trigger yet, but you do know. It's like, all right, well, at some point, you should probably pull the trigger.
Yeah, I
like,
think a
why
lot
wait
of dudes
around?
would know and just ain't with pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Like,
For whatever reason.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
reasons.
there's a lot of reason to go into that.
But that doesn't
Sometimes
negate
they
the
don't have a
fact that
reason
they
to.
know, though.
They're getting everything.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I've seen
true
that too.
Yeah.
That's true too. Like they comfortable.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm too like you don't want to some people believe that the marriage and all the engagement will mess some up
Yeah.
and mess up their comfortability
Yeah.
because it's like I'm cool right now and I'm getting everything I want anyway. So why
Well,
would
we gotta-
I complicate?
And if two
things?
people feel that way and they agree on that,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
live your life.
For me, it's like, even to myself, I can be getting everything, and at some point in that year time, I'm just like, all right, if this is gonna be something, let's go ahead and just commit to this being something.
Right, right. Right.
All this time I put in, I don't need you to have no easy out.
Yeah, and then my thing is like not only that, but it's like if I know I want to marry you and be with you, like why waste more time not doing that?
Right.
You know, to me it just doesn't make sense.
I think now it just really depends on how much a couple values marriage. Because I don't think people value marriage like they used to. Some people
that's real.
Content just like, hey, you committed, I'm committed, we together, and they cool with that.
I think we talked about that in one of the last few podcasts.
Yeah, so I don't think it's necessarily a thing where people are like, we love each other, we together, that's the next step. Mm-hmm. They just like, we good where we at. And that's okay.
And that's what it is. That's what it is.
Both at.
Yeah.
You know, but
I think that's important what you said, though. If that's where y'all both at.
Oh, yeah.
Both. Because if one is not, then somebody gonna have to. Yeah, 100%.
Sure that.
All right. This is what mine says.
All right.
And in this context, because I've heard people say like soulmate could be like a friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say relationship, marriage, whatever.
Okay.
It says your soulmate could very well be someone you're not physically attracted to.
Oh.
And again, I'm speaking in the context of being in a relationship,
Yeah.
being married. Your soulmate could very well be someone you are not attracted to.
Well, how are they your soulmate?
The soul doesn't.
I mean, yeah,
physical appearance.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like, but
I think what maybe he's saying is like you could
be
possibly
missing
pass
something.
over your soulmate
Looking
because
for looks.
because of looks.
So it could be somebody that's a perfect match for you in every other category.
Except looks.
But you're passed them up because they're not your preference of attraction.
oh,
So the person that's good for you and perfect for you, would if you believe in soulmates,
Yeah.
because I don't believe in soulmates. So,
Neither do I.
so I'm not rolling with it.
You probably should have that topic one day too.
Just for that notion alone. It's like I'm just not a bit.
Right.
yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, I like that person don't have to be drop dead gorgeous, but they have to be something to you.
Yeah. Attractive to you.
So you're not rolling.
I'm saying that I don't think I'm rolling. Soulmate stuff is funny anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there has to be some type of attraction there.
Yeah.
And I know that there are people who pass up on nice people, but they probably weren't attracted to them. But that's an aspect of it though.
Yeah.
At
You know
least
what
in
I'm
our
saying?
book.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely not rolling. Yeah. If soulmates was something I believed in.
Right. So, but even if I believed in soulmates, I'm still not rolling.
Okay, let me ask y'all this.
So the Lord can't have somebody for me that I ain't attracted to. That ain't his plan.
Do y'all think that, you know what, never mind. We should just have this topic one day.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll just have this topic one day.
Write your thoughts down. Put your thoughts.
Yeah. We'll just,
But yeah, but like I said, it's just like I don't like this person doesn't have to be drop dead gorgeous. Don't have to have a Coke bottle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't have to have 8 6-pack, all this stuff. But something has to be about her, or something has to be about him that they have some attraction to.
Right.
And that attraction could be something that's not having to looks at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm saying is there has to be some attraction there.
I think it has to be. I think it has to be some type of physical attraction there. Something.
Okay.
I really believe that. Like,
I mean, I can hear the argument.
And it may be they dress nice.
Yeah.
They smell good. Like something to me just has to
Got
be
pretty teeth.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Like something physical there. Like they
I
swag.
a nice set of teeth.
They confident.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, something, bro.
Yeah.
I can't be something where I'm just got to look past that and be like, where's their personality, though?
maybe they do got a dope personality. Sometimes personality can make a person look better.
But my thing is, I wouldn't know that.
And I feel you. If it's somebody I just absolutely never met,
Yeah,
100%.
I ain't looking at her from across the room like, you know what?
She might have a great personality.
She ain't really a looker, but
oh man,
the way she's laughing, looks like she has a great personality. I'm going to go talk to her.
A nice laugh, again. Like she's laughing, kind of smiling.
Not if she hideous.
She has a good smile.
he said hideous.
She have a nice smile.
That's still a part of physical attraction. That's what I'm saying.
He said hideous.
But if she's not a looker to you, I should have used that word.
That is
Yeah. If she's not attractive to you, physically, anything, smile, whatever, just not your cup of tea.
Oh man,
You ain't looking at her like, but damn, that laugh is killer. I'm gonna holler at her.
I don't know.
might be a real nice laugh.
Right. 'Cause at some point, you ain't joking. You ain't gonna hear that laugh.
Man,
You gotta look at her.
People like what they like, man.
yeah.
People like what they like, and you know, I don't know what to tell you. People like what they like.
I agree. No, I'm not looking at nothing. I'm laughing at the conversation.
I'm saying. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Main topic.
Main topic.
I know.
Main topic. You say you've never seen a hideous woman?
Reese, stop trying to play cleanup.
Not somebody.
Stop trying to play cleanup, man. It's done.
Yeah, hideous.
What's the name of the
strong word?
What was said?
Yeah. I can retract my
No,
statement.
it's out there. You can retract it, but it's out there. So,
and I'm cleaning it up. I don't need people thinking I'm some cruel guy.
They already think that. All right, so what's the main topic?
Hey, man.
Man.
This is something that I kind of want us to talk about just because it's real and it's important. It's important to know. It's important to. I'm trying to see how I put this. It's a good tool to have to be good at this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you have this, then you can, then like your outlook and your dealings with people can be a lot better.
Okay.
And they can grow stronger.
Uh-huh.
And what I want to talk about, man, is solving issues and disagreements in a healthy way.
Okay.
And so that's what I want us to get into, man. Like, because if just in life, you're gonna have disagreements with people.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have disagreements with, you're gonna be arguing with, but knowing how to handle those things in a healthy manner is important. And I think we have to look at it's like, because sometimes your healthy may not look like another person's healthy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or it could be what they view as healthy. Some people don't know they're unhealthy.
That's a fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't know what they're doing is unhealthy. And what's scary about that is if you don't know you're unhealthy, you have no reason to get help.
That's good.
Because you don't know you need to.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think I want us to look at, like, first of all, how did y'all grow up dealing with situations like that, like disagreements and things like that? With let's say with like with friends or people, it's like with anybody. Like, how did y'all handle disagreements?
Not in a healthy manner.
Not in a healthy manner.
Like,
okay.
I think me, I had typically been just shut down.
Yeah.
Like, so if it's a disagreement or something like that, I didn't like conflict.
Okay.
Because it was like, I'm cool being cool.
Yeah.
And my 0 to 100 is real quick.
Yeah.
So it's like, rather than go 100, I'd rather stay at 0.
Yeah.
So I would just shut down. I don't want to talk about it. I was horrible at apologizing. Like, I'm not saying sorry to nobody about nothing. Like, I'm good. Just leave me alone. A couple of days. We'll act like this never happened.
Yeah.
And that's unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Humble, how did you deal with situations like that?
I would definitely say it wasn't healthy. Either it was avoiding altogether, or I mean, back in the day, I done fought friends over disagreements. So, like, and then I would say with family, it would just be arguing, not really listening, trying to be right.
Yeah.
So it was always unhealthy.
Yeah.
Always. I think for most people, it's unhealthy.
Yeah, because
I don't think healthy communication is not taught.
Yeah. Real talk.
You know why? Because most of our parents' communication is unhealthy.
Exactly. To this day. Like, for real.
I agree. I think that I used to handle situations, like, it just kind of depend on, like, the stage of my life.
Uh-huh.
When I was really younger, I've always kept things in.
Yeah.
I've always kept things in self-absorbed, self-soothed, like, get myself together type of thing.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't let my stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that picked, like as I got older, I started picking those, like, it started getting more on a unhealthier level.
Right.
Which in turn made me emotionally unstable.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, like I say, people who have anger issues have emotional issues.
Yeah. And I think, not to cut you off, but I think a lot of us, like, handle a lot of our emotions with just anger.
That's what's comfortable.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
It's
like, why is anger the most comfortable?
Because it feels strong.
Expound.
Like, so when you're angry, you feel like you're strong. You feel like that's a strong emotion. You feel like that represents to a lot of people. Anger represents strength. So I'm going off. I'm being macho, or I'm saying whatever I feel. I feel like I'm in control.
I was just about to say that, like, control.
Yeah. So you feel like that in anger. To really stop anger and say you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It actually takes more strength to say that.
Right.
But
right.
nobody. A lot of people are not that vulnerable
Uh-huh.
within themselves either to be able to say this hurt my feelings, or I didn't like when you said that. So our natural reaction is anger because it's a protective mechanism.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. I can definitely see that. And I think that like when we are secluding ourselves or we are shutting down, those are all defense mechanisms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those are defense mechanisms. And I think anger shows its side. Just like Rece said, it's when because some people, you can look at that side of you and say, I feel soft when I do this.
Yeah.
Or I feel weak when I do this. Or I feel less than when I do this. I'm tired of feeling that. And so now I need something, like Rece said, I need to find a way to feel more on top of things. Mm-hmm. And like it's me making this decision.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to use anger to get my point across and start letting people know how they're making me feel.
Uh-huh.
But it's a skewed type of thing because you're letting them know in an unhealthy way, though.
Yeah.
Which sucks because everything you might want to get across, it's not going to come across like you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the moment that you act in anger, and you automatically, most chances are going to make the other person defensive now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like their ears to listen go down and walls to defend come up.
Yeah.
Because the way you coming at them.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you can't get mad at them for being defensive because you're attacking them.
Right.
So, like, don't get mad at somebody for being, like, standoffish or being defensive or using offensive words or language if you're attacking them.
Right. It's
how you
natural.
That's how you
it's
want
natural.
them to stop being offensive. You should stop attacking.
Yeah. But I think, what if somebody argues that their anger isn't an attack, and is more so them the best way that they can at that time express how they're feeling?
And my thoughts real quick. My thoughts is, let's not put a time limit on resolving this issue. Let's be more in tune with resolving this issue.
Yeah.
That's the most important part. Because sometimes we put time as the most important part. If we put time as the most important part, you're gonna try to solve it however you want to solve it, whichever way you feel is best.
I see what you're
saying. Because you have a time strain on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying, hey, I want to deal with this tonight, and I don't want to go to sleep, and we're gonna deal with this tonight, but you still mad and you're yelling and angry.
Yeah.
It's just like we're incapable of doing this right now in a healthy way.
Yeah.
So let's find a way for us to talk about this in a way that we both hear each other and are listening to each other.
Yeah.
And I will go far enough to say it's healthy to be angry.
Yeah.
Like anger, because I don't want it to seem like we're saying anger is bad.
Because it's definitely not.
Because anger is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay and completely okay for you to feel angry.
Yeah.
Like it's an emotion.
Right.
And it's a real emotion. And if that's how you feel, you should allow yourself to feel that.
Yeah. 100%.
It's how you respond within anger that becomes the problem.
Yeah.
And if you can't control how you respond within anger when you're angry, that's when, like Los is saying, you have to understand that right now may not be the time for us to discuss this.
Yeah.
Because I'm angry. I have a right to be angry. It's okay that I'm angry. But in my anger, I don't want to disrespect you.
Yeah. Bro, that's real. Because anger is an emotion that I've avoided.
Yeah.
Because I hate the way that it makes me feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I've learned here in recent years that, like, anger, like you said, it's an okay emotion, and it is an emotion that you have to allow yourself to feel.
Right.
Like, there are some things that I should have been angry at.
But you told yourself you
But I told myself, don't be angry at this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely an emotion I should have allowed myself to feel, because I think it would have allowed me to progress through emotions and feelings quicker.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to talk ourselves out of emotion.
Yeah.
Instead of talking ourselves out of emotion, we should be trying to figure out, why do we feel this emotion?
100%.
Like, why did what such and such did, said, or whatever?
Yeah.
Why did it make me angry?
Mm-hmm.
So
get to the root of stuff.
Yeah, get to the root of it.
Right. Yeah.
And if you, and here's the thing about getting to the root of things, if you only handle things at the surface, just like when you dealing with weeds and all so like that, you just dealing that stuff on the surface.
Yeah,
it's gonna grow back up.
Right.
It's gonna show itself again because you're not dealing with the heart of everything.
Right.
And here's the thing: is like most of us don't want to deal with the heart of it or get down to the root of it, because a lot of times once we get to the heart of it and the root of it, we can't point the finger at the person across the room no more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once we get down to the root,
that's big.
Yeah.
Once we get down to the root of it, it's like, okay, you did this, and I'm angry. But if I get and start assessing why I'm angry, it has something to do with what was already in me.
Yeah.
That you just happened to push the trigger on.
And I internalized that, and I made what you did 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Because of how strong I feel about what I've dealt with.
And I'm making you pay right now.
Yeah.
For everything that's been done to me that caused this to be making me so angry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying angry. And even on the other side of that, when somebody gets angry at you, you have to understand, like, they're not just angry at me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, they angry because what I've just done, said, or whatever has hit a trigger.
Yeah, 100%.
That's been done before by some other people or anything.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of time why I feel like we don't like to try to get to the root of it. Because a lot of time when you get to the root of it, you're going to be looking in the mirror.
Yeah. And
Don't nobody
I'm
wanna
gonna tell
do
you,
that.
and nobody wants to do that. I'm gonna tell you what. You especially don't want to do that when you're upset with somebody.
Ooh, you don't.
When you're
Facts.
when you're upset with
Nigga, that's
someone, the
real.
last thing you're trying to do is look in the mirror.
Because
That's
you want
a
to be
fact.
upset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And there was a point where I felt comfortable being angry. I felt comfortable being angry, and I felt comfortable in situations and dealing with situations angrily that I shouldn't feel that comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't feel this at ease when handling this situation this badly.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's just like
Cool.
I
went off.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, me and dude got
That's
into
crazy.
it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that shouldn't be so nonchalantly, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
that
that's
should be
real.
like, nah, that's an issue.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But you get so comfortable in that dysfunction that and you're saying like, yeah, well, he did this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did this, and then if I'm looking at it, I gotta look at why did him doing that made me so mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like what happened with that? And what I've learned is that removing pride from arguments can successfully help you to resolve an issue.
And the thing about it, like, it's pride and emotion within itself.
I think pride. I think being prideful. I think it's a sub emotion.
Okay, elaborate.
I think, like, for instance, I feel like sometimes insecurity can cause a person to be prideful, and
Absolutely.
sometimes they overcompensate.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I think that person overcompensating
I can see that.
is the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it all comes from
Insecurity.
insecurity,
Yeah.
and we are insecure about a lot of things.
Yeah. And you're not willing to be vulnerable about that insecurity.
You know what I'm saying? So like, at the heart of things, you may say, dude think he all that. Dude think he can, dude think he look good, or girl thinks she look good, whatever. But at the heart of her, it could be, I think people think I'm ugly. Or I think people don't like the way my nose look or something.
Yeah.
And so there's an overcompensation. And that's just an example. That's not everybody. That's just
Right.
an example.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what
me.
I'm saying? Well,
You can just say it straight
I'm
up.
being real because I had to come to the realization of that myself and understand, like, that sometimes pride is my defense. So if something hits me, I'm better off like, nah, that didn't bother me. I'm good. Like, that's pride.
yeah.
Or, like, oh, well, shoot. Instead of being able to handle a situation, I'm like, oh, no, they ain't going to talk to me like that.
Yeah.
It's pride.
Yeah.
Getting in the way to overcome, it's easier for me to be like, nah, man, I'm good. That didn't bother me. Than to me to be like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or nah, man, they ain't talk to me like that. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me like that. And saying, or instead of going that person like, hey, man, I really didn't like.
Right.
you said that to
Yeah. And that's why I was saying it takes vulnerability.
Yeah. Vulnerability is very key.
Yeah.
So, like, how, if we're talking about healthy communication and healthy disagreements, how does one eliminate pride from a disagreement?
Well, I think one way to help remove pride from it is to truly want to hear the other person out. And like for instance, I can't, if I'm being prideful, I'm not listening to what you have to say, because my pride is blocking everything you have to say.
Right.
Like, you can't get through to me. But if I'm truly trying to like hear you and listen to you and like take heed to what you're saying, then that's eating away at my like I don't have any pride up. Right.
Yeah.
So it takes a willingness to want to listen to another person.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing I think is key. Wanting to listen and wanting to truly and I feel like you have to let that person know that you want them to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can listen to somebody, but if you really have to let them know, like, listen, I want to hear exactly how you're feeling about this.
Yeah. I think another thing too is, especially when it comes to like having like arguments or whatever, like either one or both of you is trying to be right.
Yeah.
Rather than having a resolution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it always goes back and forth, because it's like you want to be right about how you feel. You want to be right about how you feel. And the thing is like you both can be right about how you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, at the end of the day, it's getting to like the root of it and then coming to a resolution. Like that should be the overall goal, not to be right, but to have a resolve.
You have to, like you have to, like that. You have to be like goal minded.
Yeah.
And I think what we have to do sometimes to eliminate pride is I think we have to break people in general, myself included, need to break some of the vows that we made to ourselves.
Okay, tell me something.
And what I mean by that is, like when we go through a traumatic situation or we've been hurt by somebody, internally, whether it come out of our mouth or we say it internally or whatever, we say, I'm never going to let that happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Or I promise that nobody else is going to treat me like that. Or I vow never to have myself in this situation again. So when we make those type of vows to ourselves, when anything starts to look even remotely close to that happening, we put up a shell. And we become prideful because in our pride, we like, that ain't happening again. So I'm about to check everybody. I'm about to check this right now because it may not get to that situation. But when you make those type of vows with yourself, like nobody's ever going to hurt me like such and such hurt me again. So what you're saying is I'm not going to allow anybody close to me. Like I let that person close to me.
Yeah, that's real.
And like this how like you said before, I think that was my thing. And it was on some stuff too where I got tired of handling hurt from a closed off type of shut down emotional state. And I chose to say, hey, I'm done with that. Like from now on, it's gonna be anger. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm gonna handle things. But it's handling things in a bad way, and just like I said, there's an overcompensation. And so now you're easily angered. Like you go to that thing too quick because you're overcompensating. Because you've already said to yourself, this is never gonna happen again. And so
you're trying your best to keep that vibe.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to put in stuff in place and as much distance from that as possible. So you overcompensate just so they can't even get anywhere close to how you used to handle something. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's like I said. So I think we have to watch what the things like this. Like this, basically what Rece said. Like when you go into people saying, "Hey, you know, me and her gonna talk," but if she say this, like, and I don't let people do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're setting ourselves like it's like we're booby trapping the argument.
Before it even happened.
You know what I'm saying? We're booby trapping it and saying like, hey, if they do this, then I'm done. Like,
and even some of the stuff like we seen from parents. Like, because I remember, hearing my parents argue before. And I'm like, I'm never going to talk to my significant other like I just heard my mom's have to get talked to. And understanding like when my pops is angry, this is how he gets. So it made me feel like I can't get that angry. So it wasn't thinking that, you know what, Pops just has some unhealthy ways about him that he needs to clean up, and so does my mom. But you associate it with the emotion. So when he's angry, he gets like this. So you know what? So that I don't do like that, the best thing for me to do is not express anger and not allow myself to get to that point. So it made me feel like there was a problem getting angry. Because I'm like, if I get angry, I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to say that. So you know what? If I get angry, I'm going to shut down.
Yeah.
And not realizing that how my pops acted out of anger was wrong and unhealthy. Yeah. But also me shutting down because of the emotion of anger was wrong and unhealthy too.
Yeah.
So I tried to go the polar opposite of what he was doing.
Yeah.
But still was handling things in an unhealthy manner.
Yeah.
And I think like it's so crazy because we do all this stuff, right? And only thing we really have to do is deal with the harder stuff.
Yeah.
Like if we just deal with the hard things, we don't have to worry about how our parents did this or how people did this, how we talk. Like if we get to the heart of issues, none of that comes into play because we're using this situation as this is a fresh thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring
bring everything else.
Yeah, we bring all this stuff. It's like we bringing guns and knives and baggage. We bringing a suitcase and like, we bring all this stuff to this argument, and you ready to get it. And the key to everything is leaving all that stuff outside the door.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Leaving all that stuff outside the door.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I take it to like this like with us. There are times me and Rece more so bump heads more, and there are times where I've said, "Hey, bro, I was wrong in that," and I was like, "Hey, bro, I didn't really like how you said that," and we've talked about this type of stuff. Now, if that never happens, this doesn't happen.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't grow with somebody that you still have those issues and stuff with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't come to Rece and with all this stuff and it go right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have to know who we are dealing with.
Right.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was going to get to. Like, I think a lot of times disagreements go south because we're not giving the person that we know the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
So automatically, if they say something or do something to hurt us, we couple that with everything else and everything everybody else did to hurt us or use against us. And we couple all that together and put up this whole wall. Yeah. And like, if somebody else did this to me, you're doing just what they're doing.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, you know what? I know this person cares about me and they would not intentionally try to hurt me.
Right.
Even though they did hurt me, I know it can't be intentional. And once you start looking at it from that manner, you like, I can approach this situation totally different because I know this person.
Yeah. You got to give people grace. Yeah. 100%.
And I'm going to tell you, bro, anger puts, like, for lack of a better example, anger puts a plastic bag over the person's face.
Mm-hmm.
Anger makes that person just another person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Rece. I'm mad at people like Rece.
Yeah.
And more so, to be more specific, I'm mad at people that do stuff like Rece.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mad at what he's doing. He just happened to be that person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the person and you're really seeing them, you put a personality to them.
Yeah.
Like, I know this person wouldn't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody come to me saying, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I overheard Brandon and Rece talking behind your back, man, like crazy." I'm like, I'm laughing at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm laughing at it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because I know them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to know the person. Like, put that person in your mind and like a personality to them. Like, don't just put some random person like these other people. Like, it's them.
And sometimes that's why you have to give your emotions time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just once you feel that emotion and you act, you haven't given yourself enough time to really process the whole situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just act. And like,
and that's important. processing is very important.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, because that's not a small thing. So this how we talking about before, like vulnerability, all that. Process time is important.
It's very important.
Yeah.
I had to get to the point because I was honestly like a day after processor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna feel the emotion. I'm gonna act.
Yeah.
Then I process it, realize I acted wrong.
Yeah.
And now I got to come back and continually apologize for the same actions once I process it and realize, you know what, I didn't have to act the way that I acted. So now I'm trying to get to the point where it'd be like, okay, I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm whatever. Shut up.
Yeah.
Process this for a minute. Calm down for a minute. Because when you process and you calm down, you let the anger subside a little bit. Then you can really start to see the other person and remember what you know about the other person. Like, I know this person, even though what they did or said may have hurt me or may have made me angry or whatever, I know this is not their intent.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to let it just blow over, but I'm still going to process enough to be able to come back and say, hey, what you did made me feel this type of way. What you said made me feel this type of way. I just want to let you know this is how I'm feeling. Instead of coming and attacking like, you this, and that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's a part of healthy communication is simply expressing how what someone did made you feel.
Yeah.
Instead of talking as if you know the other person's intent.
Right. Yeah. That's real.
And because the thing is, you don't.
Yeah. 'Cause I can speak 100% on how I feel.
Yeah.
I can't speak on what you intended.
Yeah. You know what? And I can also say in that too, sometimes in situations like that, when somebody is expressing to you how they feel, sometimes it's best to not tell them your intent. Sometimes it's just best
I have to learn that because I'm bad
to
at
let
that.
them get their feelings out, say how they feeling, validate how they're feeling, and just let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of times, again, the back and forth, it's us saying like, no, I'm trying to prove to you that's not how I was trying to make you feel. But at that point, it doesn't matter.
Is that a defense mechanism?
What?
Do you think that could be a defense mechanism by trying to tell you that my intent for it?
Yeah, 100%. Because again, and I think it's not always necessarily in a way where you're trying to prove your innocence, but it's more so in a way to trying to tell them, hey, that's not what I was trying to do. Yeah. But sometimes that's not needed at that time. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I think
I've learned that the hard way.
Listen,
you helping me.
I think that's important.
You helping me.
Hey, that's important because I'm gonna tell you, if you keep trying to, and I'm not saying like this is not 100%, but when a person keeps trying to prove their intent and the other person's not listening, there's a fed upness that can come with
on
that.
Both sides.
Yeah, 100 on both sides, 100%.
So it's just like, so you just not gonna believe me? Forget it then.
Yeah.
Because that's how honestly that's how I get. Because like if somebody comes to me and be like, you did this, and that, and you made me feel this, and that, and then I'm like, wait, that ain't what I intended to make you feel. That ain't what I was on at all.
Yeah.
But then they continue to be like, well, this is what I felt.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, now I feel like I got to defend my character.
Right.
Like B is saying, like that's why it's like he helping me because I didn't even look at it like that. Like now is not the time to defend my character.
Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, when it's somebody who knows you,
right. They know.
At the end of the day, after they get past their feelings, they know. But it's just like that's what they're feeling at that time.
And now it's the time to validate, hey, I understand what you feel.
And I am sorry.
Yeah.
And leave it at that.
And I think the problem comes in is when they're not exhibiting things that they do know you though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the problem.
That. Yeah,
like,
I can feel that.
Yeah, you know me, but you're not acting like
but
you
don't
know
act
me.
like you know me right now.
Which is why you get into the defense mode. Yeah.
And now I gotta feel like I gotta defend myself because I know that I don't have ill intent.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how that cycle starts.
Yeah. Now
you know what I'm saying?
Going back and forth.
Yeah.
Because they're expressing how they feel. I'm defending myself. She's defending how she feels. I'm defending how I feel.
Right.
And now we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah. And I think it's one of those things. Because again, like I've learned the hard way. And like somebody told me, they was just like, okay, fine. I understand that's what you didn't intend. But this is what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like,
and you have to deal with
okay,
what happened.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to
And
deal
not
with what happened.
intended.
And it's like, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you were absolutely right. I apologize. Like,
Yeah.
and that just is what it is. And I'm not saying it is what it is, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's more so saying to myself, like, that's how you feel. And that's what it is. And I have to validate that and then do what I can to help us get to the next step.
And I think that comes back to what you said of not having to be right.
Yeah.
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 I think trying to prove your intent falls into the same category.
100%.
Of trying to prove like I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Because I didn't intend to do it.
Right. Yeah.
When somebody feels a certain way, whether you intended to or not, it don't matter.
Yeah. Because it's
they
there.
still feel it.
It's there.
Because the only 100% fact at that moment really that person can feel is what they feel.
Yeah. 100%.
And you don't have a right to tell a person that they shouldn't feel a way
because you didn't intend something.
You know, because you didn't
that's
intend
real.
something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you should be like, but it's important to validate feelings. Like, okay, like you feel this way, and I get, that they meant that hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's deal with that at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like let's deal with the hurt.
Yeah.
And let's look at why it hurt you.
Yeah.
And then,
how do you validate without someone to feel like,
excuse me,
you're in a sense, I want to know like the word patronizing.
I feel that.
Because sometimes you can be like, I understand how you feel. I get that I made you feel that way. I apologize for you feeling that way, and I don't want to do that again. But somebody can take that like, you're just patronizing me right now.
Yeah. And to me, I think that's a them issue. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, no, I am honestly telling you, I am sorry, and I want to make this better. Now, if you're taking that as me patronizing
if you choose not to believe that,
then that's on you. Yeah. I can't do anything about that. That is a you issue.
Making sure you're sincere with it.
Yeah.
Making sure you're sincere with it and making sure that you are like 100% like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, and I'm saying sometimes because this is me sometimes, I've dealt with is that sometimes you can say stuff just to get the argument over with.
Mm-hmm.
You can just want everything to be back cool.
Yeah.
And I had, like, that was one of my issues, is that I hated arguing, especially in relationships. Like, I didn't want to argue because I didn't like the mindset it put me in, because I didn't want to get to that anger part.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I wanted to get this over with. So if I have to say things that I know can get this over with, I would get this over with.
Right? Yeah.
And I learned just how unhealthy that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's because at the same in turn, I'm never dealing with how what's happening is making me feel.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about everything getting over with and they feeling whatever.
Right.
I'm ignoring my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ignoring how, so I just ball it up again and just say, hey, I don't want to deal with me. I want this over with.
Right.
And I'm going to go to the quickest way to getting it over with.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, for me, it's not so much always the argument or the disagreement. It's the lingering effects of it after.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like the uncomfortableness of the next conversation when we trying to talk after the argument.
Yeah.
Or
trying to ease back into normalcy.
Like the getting back to the normal state as if this argument or disagreement just didn't happen.
I feel that. Yeah.
That lingering effect of that is like, how do we get off the phone right now?
Yeah.
When I call back, how does this look when I get home from work?
Yeah.
How does this look now?
Mm-hmm.
Do I come in and just, hey babe, like everything is all right?
Yeah.
Do I tiptoe in like, hey, you good now? We good? Yeah. Like that awkwardness or uneasiness is more the thing for me.
Yeah, and I think that's where, again, vulnerability, communication, like all that comes in. Because I think, on, let's say if like you're the one that's been hurt or whatever, it's one of them things where like you have to communicate and be grown enough to say like, hey, listen, I know we just had this tough conversation. Yeah. That doesn't change anything about us though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still want you to hold me. I still want you to touch me. You have to be willing and vulnerable enough to say those kind of things so it won't be awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's basically it's reassurance. Like, look, yeah, that was a difficult conversation, but we good. We don't have to be awkward. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I will say this. And if there is some awkwardness, like, it's just like, for instance, you have to get back to being like to fellowship with that person. You have to get back. You just have to get back to being okay with that person again. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you, and not to go off the rails or whatever, but it's like when people talk about makeup sex, right? Like stuff like that. Like you're reconnecting.
Yeah, no, that's real though.
You know what I'm saying? So
real talk.
It's a process of reconnecting.
That's not off the
now
rails,
you
by the way.
you don't have to have sex to reconnect with a person.
Yeah,
but
it helps.
Sex is so intimate.
Yeah,
it's hard to stay mad while
you know what I'm saying. So it's like y'all done dealt with the issue. Y'all did all these things, and it's time for y'all to reconnect.
Yeah.
So it may not be sex, but it may be sitting down watching a movie and y'all touching each other arm or something, sexual stuff, or it may be doing something for a person, but you have to understand that there is a reconnection
that has to happen.
That has to happen. Mm-hmm. So it may be awkward, but that's all the process of reconnecting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Not that y'all were done or off with. But y'all was missing each other.
Yeah.
So now it's all about y'all, for lack of better terms, hitting each other. You know
it's about y'all hitting each other?
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to.
Let me ask y'all this. We got women listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got so let's speak from a man's standpoint. So I want to ask y'all this. Y'all tell me how. So you're in a your woman. You did something to hurt your woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How would you, as a man, like her to communicate that? So you did something to hurt her feelings, said something to hurt her feelings, or an action that you've been doing she doesn't like. What type of her way of communicating that goes well to you as a man to make you not be defensive?
I would say for me, when it's not accusatory.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
When you're coming at me with nothing but accusation, you know what I'm saying? That's when I'm like, okay, now I feel like I have to be on the defensive, because it goes back into what we said. Like now you're putting my intent out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, even though I know I wasn't intending to be that, and it still kind of goes back into that cycle of this is not the time and all that stuff. But I think if and because we're saying, as a man, I think sometimes as women, if they just know they man, they understand they man, they know they man wouldn't do anything intentionally to hurt them.
Yeah.
It would be better if they approach it from a less accusatory kind of way, and more so from a way of, listen, I'm gonna tell you the real, and I'm gonna give you the real, but not in a way where I'm trying to be the what do you call it? The judge and executioner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's for me. When it's not so accusatory.
I feel that. Coming to me, like, it's hard for me to want to solve something or like initiate that if it's coming from like an anger standpoint, where like you like any type of yelling or any type of like stuff like that. Like I have to see your heart in something, and that helps me like not to be defensive, because I see your heart, and if I see you hurting behind it, it's just like dude, like I don't want you hurting either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That hurts me to see you like that.
100%.
So I want to get this resolved and get to the root of it so we can grow.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody else's vulnerability will help you be vulnerable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because my thing is like once we get to the root of everything, Like instead of weeds, I want healthy seeds planted there.
Yeah.
So like I want to grow from these disagreements.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And so if we're coming to a standpoint, now first of all, I know people gonna be upset.
Right.
Like that, I don't want to feel like oh, you can never be mad.
Right.
What I'm saying is, when it's time for us to really process and resolve and grow, it's going to take us both trying to hear each other and coming to a point where we're actually being vulnerable.
Yeah.
So you can be angry. If I'm so, you can tell me how mad you are, whatever. But I'm saying that when it's time for us to solve things, we have to put those things away and we have to get vulnerable.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. What about you?
I mean, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't do well with accusations.
Uh-huh.
I don't do well with somebody trying to tell me my intent.
Yeah.
Or if I be like, I didn't mean it like that, or something like that, and you be like, yes, you did.
Yeah.
Like I don't do well with that.
No, I
Like,
feel that.
You know, I can't tell you how to feel. You can't tell me how I meant something.
Uh-huh.
And like, if I say that I didn't mean it that way, trust that I didn't mean it that way.
Right. Yeah.
If I say that didn't bother me, trust that it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
You know, because it's me saying it.
Right. Yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
I think somebody just, you know, coming to me saying, hey, when you did such and such, it made me, or you said such and such, it made me feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt my feelings, or it made me feel uncomfortable, or it made me angry.
Yeah.
And so then, like Lo said, I don't want you hurt, uncomfortable, or angry.
Yeah.
I don't want my friend, my mother, you know, my father, my brother, my significant other. I don't want no one feeling that from me.
Yeah.
So if I done something like that, whether I intended it to do it or not, I want to correct those actions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of times when you say, you know, I didn't intend to do it, well, some people take that as like you're not taking ownership.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's like, no, I'm not taking ownership just because I didn't intend it. If it bothers you, that still means something about my actions need to change.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Whether I intended to do something or not. So I just rather, like I said, just come express your feelings.
Yeah.
Without trying to tell me how I intended or how I feel.
Yeah. That's real.
The only thing that you can truly tell me is what you feel.
Yeah.
And I have to honor, love, and respect that. And just extend me grace, the same grace that you want extended to you.
That's real. I like
Extending
that.
grace, man. All right, man. That was good. I like how we talked about ways that we can receive people coming to us. 'Cause that's important.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Final thoughts.
I would speak to men directly. Learn how to be more vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that goes into what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, the effective communication, handling conflict. I think a lot of times as men, conflict could be handled much quicker if we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and tell our women how we feel also. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that lacks. And doing it without worrying about the consequence.
Yeah.
So whether they come back at us with defense or whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just need to learn how to be more vulnerable to our women, period.
That's good.
All right, Nichols.
I would say, and I'm going to speak to the men too. It's okay if you hurt.
I like it.
It's okay if you get upset.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if something bothers you. Like, we spend most of our time trying to be Superman and tough and act like nothing gets to us. When, if we're being honest with ourselves, a lot of things get to us.
Yeah.
Facts.
And being able to, like B said, show their vulnerability to say, this hurt me, this bothered me, and not try to keep the cool attitude of, I'm always okay. Because you know what? We're not.
Right.
Like, we're human. You know, we're built with emotions just like a woman is built with emotion. And becoming comfortable within those emotions it's what will take any of our relationships, whether it's friends, family, or significant other, to the next level. Yeah. So as men, I feel like to have healthy communication, we first have to have a healthy relationship with ourselves and be comfortable with our true emotions.
I like it. Oh, I guess I'll speak to the women on mine. You know what I'm saying? I would say this. I would say, women, be mindful of being so accusatory to the person you with, because constant accusations can put your significant other in a place of defending themselves rather than trying to solve the issue.
Mm-hmm.
And so deal with hurt, deal with roots of problems, and deal with, like, when you deal with the root of things, other things take care of themselves.
Yeah.
You don't always have to try to pinpoint a specific thing, but when you deal with the root of things, it's going to cover that anyway.
Feel that.
So deal with the heart of issues. You know, be mindful of how you're coming at them, and I would say too is learn how you deal with things also.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like learn how you best solve your issues too.
Right.
Because if it's going to take both of y'all knowing how y'all receive things for y'all to really get where y'all want to be.
That's good.
I like it, man. Clap it up, man.
All right, man. I like this, man.
I feel like I need to play this song, man.
Put your pride aside and start bashing it into pieces. They keep on telling me to be
that's
strong.
all right there. Yeah. Clap it up, man.
That's my favorite fucking album. My favorite song. Hey, man, if y'all ain't got it yet, go check out the homie B.Harris' new album, Reality Check. It's on all streaming networks. Go check that out. Nice album, man. It's good to be back.
It is.
Good to be back. I hope y'all missed it, though.
Of course they did.
You know, hope y'all missed it. Hope it made y'all feel like at any time we can disagree. Thank y'all. Like, share, comment. Tell your friends about it. Share.
Man, it's season 3. Tell your folks about it. Follow us on Twitter.
We're trying to grow up this season. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we got guests coming y'all way, man. Yes, I said guests, man.
Yeah.
We got guests coming.
More women guests too.
Yeah, we got guests coming.
We gonna deepen our topics, expand them. You know, to all type of relationships, you know, friendships, mother, son, father, sons, all of that. We gonna dive in this season, man. So I hope y'all rocking with us. We appreciate y'all, man. Back like we never left.
All right, man. We out there.
Deuces.
Be strong.
But what if I'm weak and need you to lean on? Sometimes I don't have it in me to be strong. They keep on telling me to be strong.